Alright, so as all the people that watch my channel know, I made a video about how Thanos managed to reverse his own jumping. And to be honest, it's a great video, 10 out of 10, you should definitely watch it. But within that video, I kept saying something about one specific character, Spider-Man. I kept talking about how Spider-Man in the MCU is washed up compared to his other variants. And I got 2 comments on the short that I made to promote the video. Yeah, these 2 on screen. Now, this comment right here doesn't really bother me at all because it's only talking about Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. Which I don't necessarily agree with that point, but I'm not here to talk about that shit today. I'm here to talk about this comment. Yeah, this nigga really said that MCU Spider-Man is better than Tobey and Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. And I genuinely don't understand how people can go through a whole life and still have an opinion this stupid. I'm not here to say that you shouldn't have Tom Holland's Spider-Man as your favorite Spider-Man, because to be honest, Tom Holland's Spider-Man isn't really that bad, even though Tobey Maguire's is 10 times better. But when I say that MCU Spider-Man is washed up, I mean that in almost every single fight that he's in, he gets bodied like he's an anime side character. In his own films! Like, how are you gonna be the face of your own film and you still get your shit rocked? Make it make sense, nigga, what the fuck? Now, in this video, I'm gonna bring up points and examples as to why MCU Spider-Man is actual manure compared to other Spider people. So no time wasted, let's get into this shit, bro. Play the damn music! So the first point I'm gonna bring up is his spider senses. Why in the hell did it take the duration of 5 whole movies for Peter to be able to use his spider senses? Because I don't know about you, but from what I remember, Spider-Man is meant to have that shit straight out of the box. If Miles Morales got it that quick, why didn't MCU Spider-Man not have it on Wake Up as well? I know that the industry is racist, so that doesn't really make sense. And I know that that one scene in Civil War is gonna get brought up in the comments, so let me say this. So if he had his spider senses in Civil War when he was 15, why the fuck did he not have it straight after that film? Like seriously, if you're gonna do a Spider-Man film, at least let him have his powers the moment that he gets them. This isn't something like Iron Man or Batman where they slowly build up their abilities and you see the evolution of their suits and skills based on their experiences. Nah, this is Spider-Man. In all the other movies, he was immediately on some sort of timing when he got his powers. Especially Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, bro. Once that nigga had his powers and Uncle Ben died, he went on a mission to go and find his killer straight away, no questions asked. He even says it in No Way Home, just watch.
Never mind, I'm an idiot. It wasn't Andrew Garfield saying it was Tobey Maguire, but point still stands.
Like, I want to defend Tom Holland's Spider-Man, but when shit like this happens, you can't do anything but show pity towards this nigga, I'm not gonna lie. The writers did him so wrong. My next point uses sources from Superior Spider-Man, The Fight with Thanos, and fandom.com. And I'm not sure how reputable fandom.com is, but let's just get into it, alright? So, the fight with Thanos when they were on Titan was absolute and utter bullshit. Like, I understand that Thanos is able to beat Spider-Man, yeah? That makes sense, don't get me wrong. But Iron Man shouldn't have been the only nigga to make Thanos bleed. I've already brought up this point in the Thanos video, but Spider-Man should be doing some damage to Thanos at the very least. Because for some reason, all of the attacks he throws at Thanos looks like it ain't doing nish. And I also understand that he's meant to be either 15 or 17 in this film, and the fact that he's definitely inexperienced when it comes to fighting aliens built like an M1 Abrams tank, and fighting in general. And also the fact that he doesn't have that much control over his powers. But wouldn't that also mean that he shouldn't really be holding back his punches? Like, these films purposely don't show your favorite character's potential just for the sake of the story. So I'm gonna show you a certain panel in Superior Spider-Man. Yep, you're seeing that shit right. He punched off the Scorpion's jaw. Now, in the actual comic, Spider-Man and Dr. Octopus do a body swap in some weird Marvel way, and Dr. Octavius is basically playing puppet as Spider-Man. And as we all know, Spider-Man holds back his punches against people that he fights. But niggas only realize that when Dr. Octopus accidentally punched the Scorpion's jaw off with one punch. Realistically, Spider-Man should be doing the same thing against Thanos. But because he's so washed up and is potentially holding back against the same nigga that did this to him, yeah, I can't lie, that punch is still wild. He will never be on par with this. Like, I really hope with the next film that they push up Spider-Man's strength to its peak. And I really hope they keep the story grounded. Because I'm getting tired of the multiverse stories. And it's not just me. Miles Morales is the only good multiverse story, by the way, so far. Within Marvel, anyway. Everything else, dog shit. What if? Dog shit. My next point is that his feats are very, very weak compared to the other Spider People's feats. Like, if we compare MCU Spider-Man's feats to Andrew Garfield's alone, it is nowhere near close. Like, in the last scene in Amazing Spider-Man 2, Andrew Garfield went up against a whole nigga in a mech suit like he's Shinji in Evangelion. And I'm just gonna assume that he won the fight, because he talks about it in No Way Home.
I'm lame compared, like, I fought a Russian guy in a rhinoceros machine.
Well, MCU Spider-Man couldn't do shit against Thanos. And the fact that he's on smoke like all the time. I already said when he went hunting for Uncle Ben's killer, but there's also the shit that happened after Gwen Stacy's death. I mean, there's no third film to help me confirm this, but then again, he said it himself in No Way Home.
I lost Gwen. She was my MJ. I couldn't save her. I'm never gonna be able to forgive myself for that. But I carried on, tried to keep going, tried to keep being the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. But at some point, I stopped pulling my punches. I got rageful.
Also, something that I'd like to say, I really hate that Tobey Maguire stopped Tom Holland from marking off Green Goblin, I'm not gonna lie. Because that would have been the moment that we finally got to see MCU Spider-Man spin back for his aunt. But as you know, with the stupid f***ing superhero rule, Spider-Man doesn't kill. Which I definitely don't believe, by the way, because in the PS4 game, he was doing niggas just like this. And you wanna sit here, look me dead in the eye, and tell me Spider-Man doesn't kill? Shut up, man! Speaking of Spider-Man PS4, that nigga was actually moving crazy. He got jumped by the Sinister Six so bad that he ended up looking like Invincible when he fought Conquest in the comics. But then he spun back on all of them in the same night, moving like Prime King Von in O-Block. And then there's also another point that I want to bring up, right? MCU Spider-Man will never, ever top Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, and that is a fact. Now, I'll save most of my points for a video that I want to make in the future, but the moment that Tobey got that black suit, it was over for niggas, bro. Sandman, wiped. Harry Osborn, wiped. Eddie Brock's camera, wiped. Tobey Maguire, that nigga tight as fuck. And yes, I know that this video is very, very short, right? Probably not even like 6 minutes long. But I just really wanted to make a quick video to bring up this dumbass's comment, bro. Because what do you mean? What do you mean by this? But yeah, that's pretty much most of the points that I have to say about MCU Spider-Man being the most dog shit, washed up version of Spider-Man. And I didn't even want to compare him to Miles Morales, because that nigga is practically the same age as him, and he still managed to body a whole universe of Spider people. Don't compare my GOAT to this trash. But yeah, MCU Spider-Man is washed as hell. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow my socials, all links down below. And until next time, I'm gonna catch you lot in a bit. Peace.
Ay, I walk around like that nigga, finger on the trigger. If a nigga wants some smoke, I let this chopper eat his liver. I came with the 38, I'm leaving with a body. If he try me doing sloppy, shooting out the big body. I walk around like that nigga, finger on the trigger. If a nigga wants some smoke, I let this chopper eat his liver. I came with the 38, I'm leaving with a body. If he try me doing sloppy, shooting out the big body. Ay, pop out on a pussy, nigga, what the fuck up?